4633 4633 लिख लिया 8309। मेरे पास राइट विंग में सिर्फ एक ही प्लेयर था पहले, ठीक है, मेसी। अभी मेरे पास जमाल मिल गया। हेलो यूसुफ भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कितनी करनी है बता। चलो ये तो हो गया मेरा। अब एक बार चैट में कमेंट कर देना सर जाके। मेरे को बस एक चीज़ मैं तेरे को बताऊँ हमें, मैं क्या चाहता हूँ कि
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There is the live figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed.
Snyder! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
बहुत दूर था।
Maldini. He won't be happy with that
गलत
one.
पास।
Strong running down that left flank. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Well played. Important challenge that. That'll be a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Snyder. Oh, that's a fine interception. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's having a goal. And he was there to
यार
get a vital
हम भी तेरे को मेरे साथ खेलते हुए कुछ लग रही है गेम लैग हो रही है, स्पेस ले रहा है, तू मेरे प्लेयर पुल रहे हैं तेरे.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Goes without saying, that was poor. Turan. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous.
अबे यार हो भी ये बॉल आ जाती है मेरे हाथ में भैंस की आँख.
Pass he's played there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Turan.
जमाल ये लेके निकल गया था भैंचो जमाल.
Now it's Cantona. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Chance here to counter. Edmilson. Robson, nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played.
नहीं.
It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of
अरे
the
मैं
defender. Stay on side.
भाई मैं मैनुअली करता हूँ डिफेंडिंग.
He leaps for it,
ठीक है.
but he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit.
कौन था ये?
even though it was quite close.
हेडिंग नहीं दी ऐसे क्या? नहीं होगी.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. He has found a way through. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Adriano. Oh, we've seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. But he was
अरे
clearly disappointed
गलत
with
पास
that
दे दी
pass.
मैंने, बड़ा
Brazil
गलत पास दिया.
clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Schneider. He's gone for goal. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he doesn't have
अबे
hit,
क्या कर दिया ये?
the moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There will be one defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Short changes him with that pass. But this is Zico.
अबे यार ये
Is that for the first half? So we go in at half
ये
time.
गोल था.
Defensive
ये तो
skills
गोल था,
really
क्लियर
reached.
गोल था ये.
Rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way
कमल पता क्या सीन हुआ है?
they've been poor.
तू हंसेगा भैंचू.
Tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. It's Adriano! Adriano! That is...
गलत जगह बॉल मिल गई है इसकी यहाँ.
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Brazil are in front now. The game's
एक रोक रहा है और दूसरा मैच जाने दे रहा है.
Perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Arsenal can breathe again. Just
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Arsenal still this single goal behind.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cantona couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
गलत हो रहा है मेरे साथ भैंस की आँख. भाई ये कोनामी वालों ने बचा लिया तेरे को, नहीं तो भैंस 1-1 होता है ये. अबे ऐसा थोड़ी होता कि डी पे सीधा शूट मिल रहा है, भैंस तुम विसिटी में मार दो.
So we have movement on both benches.
अरे मैंने एक शॉट डाला, वो देखेगा ना भाई. मम्बापे के साथ मैं बॉल रन करके पहुंचा हूँ पूरी जगह पे, उन्होंने एंड में हक दिया है.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Takes the shot.
नहीं
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been cut out. Well played. Quality ball. Adriano chasing after it. And the pass is intercepted. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. This is Zico. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent.
अरे यार शूट ही नहीं मारा इसने.
Would certainly help their cause now.
Adriano!
नहीं.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a searching pass. Yamal wants to run onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
और वो इसको बोलता है कि
Going forward. Time and again they are repelled. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance!
यार
And there's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was
नहीं,
always
मैं
going to
मजे
end
के लिए
up in the
खेल रहा
back
हूँ.
of the net thereafter.
सब्स्टिट्यूट्स के लिए लेट हो गया मैं बेंच तो पहले टाइम से करता तो गोल नहीं पड़ते. मैंने नहीं कर रहा ना उस टाइम गलती, वही तो कर गया बेंच.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better.
अबे
time to
चेंज
take
हो
it.
जा
That's a
यार.
good cushion. That for me should be decisive.
Looking for options for movement. Edmils. Just 5 minutes left.
पास ही नहीं दे रहे, सारा पास भी क्यों करते रहे ये.
Through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Vieira does well not to be outdone there. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. The cross. That's a decent clearance. That looks a decent ball. And the shot! He hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Oh, beautiful beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a
गलत हो गया मैच इसमें जो अगर समित भाई कैसा है
Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they
मौका नहीं मिला मेरे को इस मैच में चांसेस बने थे पर लेकिन फाइनल थर्ड मेरा गलत हो गया ना नहीं मैं गलत मैं कुछ वो कर रहा था एक्सपेरिमेंट बट नहीं हुआ बात नहीं बनी मेरी मैच हाँ आजा खेल लेते हैं खेल ले भाई खेल लेते हैं हाँ आजा क्या हो गया नहीं अब ठीक चल रही है आज आज तो अच्छी चल रही नहीं पिछली बार तो मैं बोला था ना गेम नहीं चल रही बट आज तो अच्छी अभी तो अच्छी चल रही थी इस मैच में तो अच्छी चलेगी भैं जो ये तुम्हें अरे तो अब ऐसे कोनामी स्क्रिप्ट करवाएगी भैं जो शूट के टाइम पे तो क्या कर सकता हूँ मैं एक सेकंड अबे कवल सुन मैंने से बॉल छीनी डी पे ठीक है डी के एज पे सिर्फ डी एज पे है एज पे वो गोल ही होता है यार वहाँ से राइजिंग शॉट नहीं रुकता यार वहाँ पे गोल बड़ा कम चांस होता है कि गोल रुके में से हाँ हाँ टाइम भी खुला था और वहाँ पे फॉल भी नहीं हुआ साले रेफरी ने विसल ही मार दिया हाफ टाइम वो तो इंग्लैंड ने हागा है उस मैच में नहीं तो इंग्लैंड जीतती थी वो मैच
beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
बहुत डिफेंसिव था यार वो
So we're very much on the way now. And it's Vieira. Yamal. It's Zico! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job
PR.
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos falls short. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
अबे यार ये गलत बात है
And Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and
हम ऐसे काटे
brilliance.
Yeah, he
अरे तो मैनुअली कर रहा हूँ मैं तो उसको करूँगा ना
essentially a 10, an 8.
He's having a hit.
अब ये बता ये जो मैंने मैनुअली डिफेंडिंग करी है अभी अगर मैनुअली डिफेंडिंग नहीं करता तो मेरे को गोल था ये
They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Thuram. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Cantona. Looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Xavi Alonso. And this is Vieri.
सीधा क्यों मारा मैंने शिट बे
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Brazil definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
आगे गिरा था ना मैं उसके
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency. efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's found a way through. He's played it back. That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf. And this is Vieri. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. Zambros.
क्या वो भी बोल रहा है
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's a sharp little ball here. Zico. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Schneider. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Real Madrid भाई welcome to the stream.
So far, just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Substitute कर रहा है क्या कुछ क्या लेके आ रहा है मैं चले भाई
The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Arsenal
4-3 नहीं हो गया मेरे अगेंस्ट में चलेगी ये
at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Gets us going once more.
वे
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal. He's picked his way through.
अबे ये निकल ही नहीं पाया
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Royce is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Haka. Can he get on the end of this?
निकल 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 निकल
Edmilson. Arsenal just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Adriano.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And a chance! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of
कौन
outcome.
मैं
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal are
अबे
2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are
And the finish!
अबे ये भी घुसेगा क्या
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
मैंने सोचा ये भी घुस गया डिफ्लेक्ट हो गया
It's their second corner of the game. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Look at the space here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. He's being urged to shoot. Kaká gets into a good position. Cleared away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
अरे तो मैं विंग्स पे खेल रहा हूँ तो मैं विंग्स से ओपन ही करूँगा ना भाई, मैं क्या करूँगा और बताओ। विंग्स तो मेरे को खोलने पड़ेंगे ना यार। बस मेरे को प्रॉब्लम ये सारा जमाल कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच जा रहा है। हाँ, ये मेरा फेवरेट कार्ड है यूज पे, जो मेरा फेवरेट प्लेयर था ये भी बेंच में। क्या गेम थी इस बंदे की।
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5. Number 24. Jamal. Number 7.
प्लेयर नहीं आता।
Zico. Number 20. Vieri. Number 23. Xabi
They've
Alonso.
played it short.
Coming on
Great
the field.
shot!
Number 11.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Number 15.
And now they can spring out of
Number
defence.
22. Platini. Number
Pass isn't
10.
the best.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8.
We expected better, and so did he.
Substitution.
Moved on forwards. Raul. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. Searching pass. is
मैं
played
मेरा
there.
सोचा कुबारती को
Well played, well sorted out. Adriano. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
हेलो ब्रो, हेलो सर। बहुत ज़बरदस्त शॉट था ये, बट ये पीटर चेक है। अबे यारी,
Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 20.
कितनी कर लेते रेस की।
Ronaldinho.
अरे मैंने खुद खाया जानबूझ के।
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's had it taken off him. A heavy challenge.
There will be 3 minutes
It's
added
a
time.
jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chance! Oh, he's managed
ब्लू
to
ब्रो, ब्लू में समझा नहीं सुरेंद्र, ब्लू का क्या मतलब है।
This run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
एंगल गलत वो।
Turan. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
वाह
Fourth official
सालों
showing that
मैच
there will
हरवा
be
के
3
छोड़ोगे क्या?
minutes of added time. And that is as far as it goes.
मेरे साथ भी तो यही करा था
Well,
मैंने
that
पिछले
was a
मैच
terrific
में.
advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always
आजा तेरे को
only to win.
अब तेरे को मैं
They
दूसरी
kick
फॉर्मेशन
out
बताता हूँ इस
on
मैच में. आजा एक और खेलते हैं जो फॉर्मेशन में तेरे को बोल रहा था ना. भाई इसका डिफेंस इतना ज़बरदस्त है. आजा या तो इस मैच में या तो मैं हेलो भाई कहने प्ले. हाँ जेडी भाई खेल सकता है. जेडी भाई कहाँ से है? जेडी इज ओपी ब्रो. कहाँ से हो?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Great chance! He scores!
यार सिक्किम से हो
Talk
गई.
about a real rude awakening.
ये
It's
गलत
almost
फंस
as
गया.
if
मैं जो
the
क्या
defence
पास
saw
की है
nothing
इसमें.
coming.
मैं जो
Just
असिस्ट
didn't
करवा रहा है
anticipate.
हरामी ये
Heels
है.
rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's Adriano! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Adriano really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
सिक्किम में कहाँ से? कोई नहीं. अबे पीछे आ जाओ.
Schneider. And it's Schneider. And here's Schneider. Kaka. And it's Zico. Zico.
पास ही डिले कर दे रहे हैं मेरे बंदे तो.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shoots!
यार दोनों गोल मैच हो भाई. मैं एफ प्लेयर हूँ. ज़्यादा खेलना नहीं आता. मुझे भी नहीं आता.
Away here.
अबे यार क्या
As
मैच किया.
as can be.
Well, the defence were being
चुतियापा कर रहे हैं मेरे प्लेयर इस मैच में.
far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you. Yeah. Can he finish? And again.
आगे मैं तो क्या हाल है?
Not
स्क्वाड
a
राउंड
bad
रेडी.
try by any means.
ठीक हो गया तो
Wasn't
बता.
too much wrong with his effort.
आगे
Needs
मैं
to
तो.
get on the ball again and give it another
अरे
crack.
कोई बात नहीं यार. मजे के लिए खेलो.
Kaka. And here's Stojkovic. Oh,
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in.
अबे मार दे।
He's cleared it out of harm's way. Brazil are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get it through? Shapes to shoot! But he's left disappointed.
क्या हाल है? मैं ठीक हूँ, लेकिन ट्राई करूँगा अच्छा खेलने के लिए। अरे कोई दिक्कत नहीं यार, जस्ट मज़े लो यार, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। F2 टीम लेके आ जाऊँगा मैं, टेंशन ले।
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cantona. Stojkovic was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Zico. Good read, needed to be. Adriano. Well timed, excellent interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Adriano, and he's running through. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Adriano clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Brazil have their second corner now. And it's going to be another corner.
ये होना कर रहा है, आना चाहिए जा रहा है तुझसे।
Corner
मैं
number
तो
3
ये
coming
गलत
up.
गया।
Played in by Zambrotta.
यही तरीका है डायरेक्ट कॉर्नर को रोकने का, और कोई तरीका नहीं है
Chance to
इसके
go the
यहाँ।
other way. Defending was strong and firm. And he's straight offside.
लॉन्ग बॉल में ये दिक्कत होती है, बॉल नहीं मिलती खुद को।
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira.
2 added minutes has
Schneider.
been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good looking ball. And it's Seedorf. Zico.
हेलो 3v3 विराट मैच प्ले। बिट्टू भाई तो कितनी बार खेलोगे?
How would you
करवा तो
review
दिया
the
आपका
first
मैच।
half?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
अबे यार ये क्या कर रहे हैं प्लेयर मेरे, साले कुछ नहीं
That's
खेल
what
रहे।
you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
क्या? हाँ, अरे नहीं खेल ही नहीं रहे बेंच, तो 2 गोल खुद ही करवा दिए। अरे अच्छी फॉर्मेशन है ये बेंच, ये तो प्लेयर हक दी है इसमें।
Number 6.
दोनों बार बेंच क्या गोल खाए हैं गंदे वाले।
Here's Canton. He's having a pop. Again, a brilliant save.
बॉल साली मिल ही नहीं रही.
They're up to 5 corners now. That's really well manoeuvred. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That's rather hopeful. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's a searching pass. Solid goal! And a neat finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Kaká. And he's managed to get free. Goal kick. No.
शिट यार मार्शल टर्न नहीं लेने दिया. ये वाला सन ना लेफ्ट विंग पे बड़ा. अरे मैं भी तो खेल रहा हूँ एक सिंगल स्ट्राइकर से. मैं भी तो खेल रहा हूँ सिंगल स्ट्राइकर से. फंसा मैं गलत फंसा बहुत गलत फंसा हूँ.
Can they get him away? Roberto
भाई साहब अबे ये क्या बचा है यार.
Certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this?
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He's having a shot! Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ronaldinho. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's lost his man. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Arsenal are level. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Hello
Well,
bro.
it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on?
It's
अगर होमी को यहाँ से तीसरा गोल पड़ गया ना
Yeah, it didn't come off, praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Well read, nice interception. Edmilson. Ronaldinho. Adriano has the space to scheme. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception.
होमी कमीने कहीं के कहाँ से लेके आया उसे
And here's Neymar. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought
हाँ
encounter,
एक्स्ट्रा है
Peter,
अभी
so mistakes
अभी
are
वेट कर
far
लो
more
यार वेट
likely over the next 30 minutes.
वेट करो ब्रो वेट
No winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. And we are already back underway. Arsenal displayed great character to force extra time.
Gerard
It's a pretty
Piqué still.
ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good. From
किसका नाम लिया तूने ऐसा किसका नाम लिया
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Bullish header! And that's a real chance missed.
Vieira fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jamal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's Ronaldinho. Neymar is the type of player who always likes...
यार ये मेरे ना भैंस की आँख इनकी
Turan. Oh, easy pickings there.
मेरे थ्रू बॉल्स नहीं जा रही
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. Forlan. Tries to play it through.
यार
Period of extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
चलो हो गया लगा यार सब्स्टिट्यूट करें मैंने सब्स्टिट्यूट करें प्लेयर में
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Zico. Number 14,
Exhaustion, physical
Hmm.
and mental.
नहीं आ रही आवाज़ ही
Will
नहीं आ
we
रही
find a winner?
number 22.
This has been enthralling.
Number 42.
So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Substitution.
Rijkaard. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Forlan. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that was vital. And the counter is on. He's got away. And the whistle is
कमीना
gone for a
कहीं का
reckless challenge there. And no
होमी
surprise,
तंग
that's a booking. He just seemed to be in considerable discomfort. So hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
अब इसने बंदा कंडम कर दिया मेरे पास प्लेयर भी नहीं होगा
Missed by a fraction. He has found a way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He came in hard, very hard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
अरे शिट यार
Neymar. That is a little undercooked. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho. Neymar.
ये साले रेफरी हरामी कहीं के
So it's ended
अब इसने जमाली तोड़ दिया मेरा मैच
qualities
क्या हुआ
willing to give in.
अभी जमाल तो ऑफ था वो कर तोड़ नहीं दिया तूने चलिए इंजरीज तो ऑफ है जो मेरी है है नहीं कोई खेलने वाला है कोई खेलने वाला है भाई तू रोता है फिर कोई नहीं आ जा कोई नहीं बाथरूम जाके आ जा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं ऑनलाइन है नहीं मेरे को तो यही नहीं समझ रहा तू ऑनलाइन क्यों नहीं शो होता मेरे को अब क्या हुआ अरे गेम ऑन कर कुछ नहीं होता अच्छा जेडी आ जा भाई पक्का मेरे को पता तू क्यों नहीं खेल रहा है गोट गुमिस किसकी आईडी है ये अरे आईडी किसकी है ये बताओ पहले ये ना जमाल उसकी तरह नेमार की तरह नहीं भाग रहा क्यों नहीं भाग रहा कमल बेंच इसमें ना गेम एक फीचर होना चाहिए कि तुम जो प्लेयर बाई करते हो ना सस्ते जीपी वाले उनकी जीपी में अगर जो स्किल्स हो तो वो तुम अपने प्लेयर को दे सको मेरे साथ नहीं खेलेगा तू R9 इंडियन गेमर भाई बिट्टू भाई किसके साथ खेलोगे मेरे साथ तो ऑलरेडी खेल बैठा है
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
रैंडम मिलेंगे तेरे को प्लेयर सारे
The commentary box, I'm glad to report, it's
लीजेंड भी मिल सकता है कोई भी प्लेयर मिल सकता
It's
है
a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
One way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta.
ये सब खेल, अबे ये सब खेल रखा है, ये जानबूझ के बता रहा कि ये और कर,
It's a
इसको जो
foot
फर।
and this is Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Played into the box. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, important interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite.
भैंस की आँख।
And this is Berbatov. Shot a goal. And collective relief.
बढ़िया खेल रहा है यार भाई।
Of the defenders. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And one more try! Goal! Besiktas! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 22.
Besiktas have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Looking for options for movement. And this is Berbatov. Yamal has given away a free kick.
अरे यार
Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hangs one in.
बाईसाइकिल की मारने की पूरी तैयारी।
It's a really well measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Berg. Can he finish? Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He is through here. Well, quick look at his watch. And the referee whistles.
कबल
for
कितने सही प्लेयर मिल रहे हैं इसे।
a very
मैच रूम
combative,
नंबर ब्रो,
competitive
अरे बिट्टू भाई
It's
आई
been
ऑलरेडी रीड
compelling
आई नहीं, हम लोग खेल तो
stuff.
बैठे हैं यार।
Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half time.
उली से ले भाई, उली से।
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to
कबल ये तो तगड़ी टीम बना देगा।
some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger...
And the shots! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, well played. He's going to be disappointed with that. Silvestre.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
मेरे को भी करनी है वो।
Roberto Carlos. Shin to
Grand
shin,
person
bicep
मिल गया
to
भाई इसको।
bicep, and he wins out. Almost an hour gone.
यार
Bellingham
मेरे
picks it
प्लेयर
up
कर
out
कर रहे
wide.
हैं
Zico. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Great pressure, plenty of it. That is good. It's Vieri!
I want to play with you अरे मेरे से खेलना है भाई
Arsenal are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Now he's got space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the uprights. Maldini. And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
यार
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution for Arsenal.
यहाँ पे बंदों को एक ऑप्शन नहीं मिलते नीलेश
He's
नीतीश भाई
lining up his options in the middle.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Number 20, Vieri.
It's
Number
an imaginative
23,
pass.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number
Platini.
11,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number 15, Nedved.
That's a
Number
great
22,
ball here.
Platini.
And a chance!
Number 10,
Loose ball now, and there's a
ओ
chase
यार
on to
कहाँ शूट मार रहा है यार
19, Owen. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Michel Platini. Well, played right into his path. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter,
2
did he?
added minutes has been indicated.
Romero gets it clear. Neymar.
अबे नेमार क्या कर रहा है
Brings it to a close. In the end, then, no joy.
नाइस गेम ब्रो
Not for the
जी
want
जी
of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better.
मैं तो सीधे जवाब मिल गया क्या टीम थी भाई दो डिस्ट्रॉयर ओके सही है बुंदेसलीगा में ले ले वो ले ले फिर से ऊपर लिख लेते हैं लेट्स प्ले नेक्स्ट हाँ भाई आ जा आ जा आ जा वो भी कैम मिला है इसको, को लीजेंड स्ट्राइक। ओके आ जाओ भाई खेलते हैं। भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे प्लीज चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार। अबे बढ़िया तो खेलता है तो बोलते मेरे को खेलना नहीं आता। गोड गोमेज ये कौन है भाई? अरे गोड भाई खेलने दो उसको। अरे नहीं भाई अभी बाद में खेलना हो, पहले उसके साथ खेलने दे फिर खेलियो। स्पोर्ट्स लाइन नहीं लिया क्या? राइट बैक ले लेना था। स्कॉडी यस डिगी भाई। बोलो डिगी भाई। डिगी बोल आजा, इस पे आजा, डिस्कॉर्ड आजा। लीजेंड स्ट्राइक ओके आजा। मम्बा पे नहीं लेगा? अबे इसको उठा ले फ्लिक्स को, पुर्तगाल का रोनाल्डो खेल तो रहा है। अबे ये क्या फॉर्मेशन है बे? हालैंड और रोनाल्डो। हालैंड और रोनाल्डो जाएंगे आगे। ओलिवर खान। जाका ले, जाका चाहिए तेरे को। सीडीएम आ जाएगा प्रीमियर लीग।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
अब ये
beautiful
फंस गया,
period.
कुलीबट उठाओ या
The
वैनलिंगम
conditions
उठाओ।
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in
पहले
the
को डाल लो
stands.
उसकी जगह
This
पे।
really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great
हाँ ठीक
voice,
है,
and
अभी
there's a
ऑफिस से
real
कर रहा हूँ
sense
थोड़ी
of
देर में तो। अच्छा अभी है?
anticipation.
अच्छा
Game on. And we're underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Zico. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous.
यार प्लेयर ना कुछ अजीब सा खेल रहे हैं। अभी है फिर से ओके। चला गया क्या ये कवल?
And he's found real chance.
अबे यार ये कैसा मिक्स है?
Post.
अबे मिस करा बंदे ने बड़ा गंदा वाला।
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola was in no mood for any of that. And it's Xabi Alonso. Looks a smashing ball. So what can they make of this? He's a sharp little ball. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Should changes him with that pass. No goals as yet. Thuram. Front-footed pressing going on here. Maldini venturing down the left. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, good ball! And the shot!
हाँ भाई हट यार डिफ्लेक्ट हो गया घुस गया बिंदु आवाज काट कर या बंद कर देसी
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great ball if he can get there. Yamal finding himself in space. Oh, that's a very decent chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go with
Ibrahimovic!
अबे ये क्या गोल है बे
It could only be him!
भाई सब क्या गोल मार दिया इसने ये तो मेरे को कोई मतलब नहीं बनता इस गोल का
Sumptuous. Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart.
मारा तो पास से पर अच्छा विरान दिख था ना
When it's applied like that.
Argentina
अब लग गया मेरे को पता बेंच तो उसको
It's
दूंगा
so
नहीं
often
स्पीड
the case with
That is the end of the first half.
प्यारा गोल था
So
अच्छा
we
गोल
have
था
here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control.
जैसे कीपर थोड़ा सा
A
अलग से
single
शॉट
goal,
में
the
स्पेस
difference
मिला
at
बेंच
half-time.
शॉट मार दिया इसने
Just a quick request
Caution
today,
certainly not on the
everyone,
agenda
please
here
kindly
from
remove
both
any
sides.
cars parked
Well, I
on
think
the
the
road
message from
outside
the manager
stadium.
at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want
जो
them to play
डालन इसके पास वो
higher
वाला है
tempo,
दूसरे वाला
press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Second half is up and running.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Zico. Messi. Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Ibrahimovic touches it back. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to
किस
change?
चीज़ की
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Engages and forces him
क्या
off the
चीज़
ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined
Goal.
for a goal. Well, that's
Okay.
certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Shot a goal! It's in!
कोई नहीं कर लो भाई।
There's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
अबे यार हो जाओ।
So we have movement on both benches. Argentina now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
No way through. That has been cut short. Raul. Throw it.
अबे यार ये चूतियापना डिफेंसिव वाला ये नहीं समझ में आता बहन चूत।
Rafael Varane. And here's Haaland. This is a promising build-up. Gives it back. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Kaka. Haaland. Played out to the left flank. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
हेलो ज़ाबिलोंसो कैसे हो भाई? ज़ाबिलोंसो भाई कैसे हो? यार रुक यार इसको बहन चो ना।
And we have
अरे बिट्टू भाई तुम्हारे साथ खेल चुका हूँ, क्या हो गया? कौन सा पैसा बर्बाद हो गया तेरा?
impressive jump. Important interception.
Minutes has been indicated.
Maldini could move up a gear here. What pass is
यार ये
passed?
कौन सा पास है भैंस की आँख
That
तुम्हारी?
is that. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And now,
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
बढ़िया भी था यार, मैं चौदह कोर खेलते थे तो तेरी फोन में से बड़ी
The right
अजीब सी है।
players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
पैसे भरा मैंने बढ़िया हूँ स्क्वाड भाई। कहाँ रहते हो गायब आजकल जाबे भाई? आते नहीं हो स्ट्रीम पे। बढ़िया तुम्हारी बढ़िया वो है, स्कीम तो अच्छी है तुम्हारी। मैं बढ़िया हूँ स्क्वाड भाई, हो बढ़िया यार। आजा एक और खेलते हैं यार, तेरी वह जो फॉर्मेशन बड़ी अजीब सी है। वैसे टैलेंट वाला गोल वह जो क्या ही था वो, जैसे ही थोड़ा सा हिला और गोल। ज़्लाटन वाला अरे भाई कौन हो तुम? चार्ज खत्म हो गया। ओके स्पेस बन जा रहा था बेंचेस बहुत ज़्यादा। प्लेयर पता नहीं क्यों खुल जा रहे थे, स्पेस बड़ा स्पेस बहुत दिया तेरे को मैंने बना बना के। डिस्कॉर्ड पे कहाँ आते हो जाबी भाई? मैं तो अभी भी डिस्कॉर्ड पे था। अभी यार डिस्कॉर्ड पे नहीं आते। जालिम जालिम। नहीं अच्छा शॉट था वो। मेरे को चाहिए था वो कार्ड बट नहीं ले पाया मैं। फालतू में प्रेस कर रहा था, ढंग से खेला ही नहीं गेम। ऐसे ही खेला मजाक मजाक में, भैंस के तुम आए पिल दिए। अरे मैं जब स्लो मोशन में देख रहा जैसे ही वो हुआ उसने वैसे ही शॉट मार दिया हुआ है। ओके।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere
हाँ
building
मेरा
very
चैनल के उसके
nervously
लिंक में ही
here.
है डिस्कॉर्ड वाला,
Just
मैंने
gorgeous
पहले रखा था
evening. The
ओनली
skies
मेंबर्स,
are clear. The
बट
noise
हटा
is
दिया था वो
fervent.
फिर मैंने थोड़ी
The
देर के बाद।
atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beck.
ले भाई
Hello,
डिफेंसिव,
Peter,
ले
and
भाई तो
hello to
डिफेंसिवली खेल
everyone
ले।
watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Great chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That's a good run he's making there. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen a...
And the shots!
गोल है यार आता है गेम पे। ओके ब्रो, कर लेना सर्वर ज्वाइन मेरे वाला भी।
Significant strike. One sweeping move executed with
अच्छा गोल मारा यार ये।
efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Yamal, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal! And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Ball swung in. Adams tries to clear. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter.
बाहर चले गई यार। और कैसी चली है लाइफ आजकल? गेम खेल रहे हो नहीं खेल रहे?
Well read. The danger is averted. Arsenal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1. And the shots!
सब क्या गोल पड़ रहे हैं मेरे को।
They have done it! They
मैं
have
डिफेंस में
done
हल
it,
कर रहा हूँ।
equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká. Zico. Gerrard gets it clear. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Xavi Alonso.
Has been indicated.
Zico running with intent. Cafu.
साला वहाँ से वो नहीं कर पाया मैं।
That's it for the first half. glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And if you do have a chance today,
So, Jim,
please
neither
take some
side
time
getting it
out to give
all
your
their own
support
way so
to
far.
our
Well,
stadium
it's
front.
been an exciting half, Peter, with
बोले half full, half
chances and
empty.
good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Turkey get the ball rolling in the second half. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely shaped ball. Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. He won't be happy with that one. That's a delicate pop. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
अरे बॉल वहाँ से हो जा रही है और
It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their pass. And Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
यार
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. It's an excellent interception.
अबे हट यार
It's loop, and it's come back out to him.
साला बॉल भी नहीं क्लियर कर रहे
And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
हेलो
That's
संकु
smart
भाई
play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Turkey with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Short changes him with that pass. Batistuta. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Yamal knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's been slipped through. Lovely, now then. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ah, that's a fine interception. No way through. Now it's Vieri. And it's been played through. Now it's Yamal. That'll be a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the whistle.
डिवीजन खेल रही है फ्रेंडली खेल रहा था यार और डिवीजन खेल रहे हैं डिवीजन में तो कटता है ना भाई शंकु भाई खेलना है क्या मैच? अरे भाई चल कर दे रेडी यार।
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Xabi Alonso. Number 17.
And it's
Zico.
Batistuta.
Number 24.
Into the channel.
Yamal.
Neymar.
Number 20. Diego.
Very nicely
On the
done.
field. Number 11.
He's opted for the long pass.
Number
Roberto
8.
Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Platini.
And this is
Number
Nedved.
15. Nedved.
Spread it left. And that is that. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat.
अबे साला इसका लैग ही नहीं ख़त्म होता। एक ही मैच खेलूँगा बट मैं, मेरे को खाना खाना है इसके बाद। हेलो गोविंद भाई, कैसे हो?
Arsenal going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things already rolling. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped.
यार कितनी लैग हो रही है भैंस की यहाँ।
Oh, just skips past his man. Kaka. Zico. Nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. And here's Vieri. Really fierce, close defending. Played out wide. And he's quick to return it. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede.
Big chance!
अबे हटे यार साला फुल लैग हो रही है गेम
And a trademark move.
मैं जो
entering
देख
the
प्लेयर भी नहीं चल
inevitable
रहा
classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Change of plan here, perhaps. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Rooney, and he is deftly away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rooney had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Out towards the flank. That's a sharp pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rooney. Mbappe! Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Schweinsteiger. And here's Hullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. We've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Arsenal currently behind by 1 goal to nil at the break.
Still plenty of time
Well,
left
obviously
for a
things
comeback.
are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too
बहुत
busy
लैग हो रही है
playing
चलते
within
यार
themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Schweinsteiger is one of those players who's known. Schweinsteiger! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That could spell trouble. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, important interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Rooney.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal tries to pass it through.
अबे हटे यार, साला कितनी
And that is
चिपक
an
चिपक के
easy
सारी
play
सारी
for the
बोले
keeper.
जा ही नहीं रही।
Into the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Zico. And it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
अबे यार कितना रुक रही है।
De Rossi.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Kaka going face to face with his great rival. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pull it steaming forward at pace. And that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! Drama at
फायदा ही नहीं कुछ भी साला।
Is there time for one more twist? He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement
अरे
for our
नहीं, बहुत
sports.
गंदा चल रहा है
Sad in a
नेटवर्क।
way that somebody had to lose.
मेरे तो कहीं नहीं पता कुछ भी।
Unlucky lad.
Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
भैंचो मेरी हालत ख़राब हो गई। लैग की बात कर रहा है तू, इतना गंदा लैग हो रहा था भैंचो। तू गोल पे गोल मारा जा रहा भैंचो, मेरे प्लेयर कुछ कर ही नहीं रहे। मैं जब अटैक के लिए जा रहा तो साली गेम लैग हो जा रही। अरे मैं तो खाना खा के आया, तू नेट को ठीक कर ले। आता हूँ मैं, आ गया, मैं खाना खा के आता हूँ। हाँ ठीक है, आया, मैं खाना खा के आता हूँ। आ जाओ भाई खेलते हैं। अरे आ जाओ खेलते हैं। किसको खेलना है मैसेज करो यार। कोपो खेलने के लिए बंदे नहीं होंगे। डीसी टू वी टू नीलेश हो जाएगा। टू वी टू भी कौन कौन खेलेगा बता। मैं नेक्स्ट ठीक है। मैं खाना खाने गया था। अच्छा अभी तो अच्छा हो गया। हाँ डिलीट कर दो जो भी इशू आता है डिलीट कर देना वो ना बेंच बाहर में गया सब कुछ। ठीक है खेलते हैं नेक्स्ट। कोई बात नहीं। हम्म चल कोई बात नहीं थैंक यू। अरे जब तेरे को वो बुलाने आया था फिर मैं इसलिए मैंने सोचा तेरे को बुला रहा मेरे को नहीं बोला तो फिर मैं तो वो नहीं बोला उस टाइम बीच में ना। मैं छोड़ फिर नहीं बोला तो। अच्छा अच्छा तभी। कैसा कैसा हुआ बढ़िया हो गया।
This is a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and here
अच्छा एक कनाडा का और एक जापान का।
reports is Jim Beglin. Thanks for that, Peter. Hi
कौन जीता
everyone.
कौन
The
फिर।
excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think
अब ये
that
देखो
it is
हैं जो प्लेयर ही
4-3-3,
रुक जा
and
रहे
the
हैं।
next time we check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And here's Mbappe. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is rather
बॉल ही अपने पास रख ले घर ले जा।
a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. And it's Kaka. And the pass is intercepted. Probing
हाँ
pass. plays one through. Arsenal
Seriously?
still without a single shot on target. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ah, that's a fine interception.
बाबू
Mbappe, renowned for his long-range shooting.
यार ये कहाँ पे आ जा रहा फर्डिनेंड चूतिया
Mbappe, he's got away. It's a good... He's rising! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming.
बंदे आते फ्रेंडली खेलने में जो डबल डबल बार से ऑन कर लेते हैं
The ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vieira. And here's Kaka. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. See, decent shot! Off the post.
Borussia Dortmund definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Towering header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ
Zico. Now it's Vieri. Pirlo. Iniesta. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Added time.
Thuram. That's the end of the first 45. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the
ठीक है
one
केयर
goal
ले
is
कौन कौन होगा
still
जाबी हो जाएगा मैं हो जाएगा अच्छा कमल और मैं हो जाएंगे ठीक है
Arsenal are in at half-time with a game to chase.
Put any liquor in the bins.
It's been a pretty
Thank you for
tepid
your
display.
cooperation.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
शूज तो
Already
भी
back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really
उसकी
need
स्ट्रीम
to
पे आता है
up
आज
their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
अबे यार
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get it through? Vieri. And he's there to clear it. Iniesta. Arsenal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe, chance! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
कमल कहाँ चला गया?
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's running through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. And he's lost his man here. That looks a cracking ball. Owen with the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. "75 minutes played. And here's Platini. Shifted it to the flank. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal are showing good
मुझे
urgency.
पावर
but they
कम
have
होती नहीं है
the
बहन चोद, मैं
service
बहुत ट्राई
into
करता हूँ.
the box.
Maldini.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising build-up. Spread to the right. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's there to make the challenge.
बच गया.
And that's that.
बूम
Well, that's a
बम.
tough one. Losing his
कौन कौन है
man,
अभी
but
बता.
this one feels
कहाँ है स्ट्रीम पे?
especially hard to
तू अकेला ही है
take.
नीलेश भाई,
Not that
निकेश
we're
भाई.
glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will
And
make
we
them
come to
suffer.
you now with a quick request for
How
support.
would you sum up what we've...
हर फॉर्मेशन का इलाज होता है. हर फॉर्मेशन की एंटी फॉर्मेशंस होती हैं. अरे सभी भाई कहाँ चला गया? अच्छा यहीं पे आ जा. गौल आ जा, बाहर आ जा, तो इनवाइट करता हूँ. गनिंग यू डाउन, ये कौन अब है इसके? क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? क्या हुआ? क्या बोल रहा है? क्या बोल रहा है? मैंने नहीं सुन पाया. खाने में क्या था? दाल चावल और क्या? अबे ये कौन है अब? ये किसकी आईडी है? अबे ये आईडी किसकी है? कौन है ये? कर दे, रेडी कर दे। कौन नहीं कर रहा? जाबी रेडी कर दे। जाबी जाबी मेरे को आदत पड़ी है राइट साइड नेमार को राइट से लेफ्ट भगाने की। अर्जेंटीना। ओए अर्जेंटीना। ओए अर्जेंटीना। भाई तुम्हारा डिफेंडर बोल रहा है कि फॉर्मेशन सही करो। चल यार यही कर लेते हैं फिर। मेरा वाला भी नहीं सुन रहा।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge
I don't
presence
know.
between
Yeah.
the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning,
अरे खेल में क्या
he's
हो
a
गया?
strong defensive leader. I think opposition defenses will also need to watch out for his long throws.
Ronaldinho! No, just
हेलो
not
गोलू
quite.
गोश
Well, it wasn't the
अभी
worst
भाई कैसे
decision,
हो?
really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this
अरे
is
नहीं
Cruyff.
यार बड़ा सेक्सी पास था यार भाई
Over to the
मैंने
right
हक
flank.
दिया
Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Shevchenko in with the challenge. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider, he's having a pop!
अबे यार ये क्या है
It's certainly not what he
यार
wanted.
मैं भी बढ़िया हूँ यार तुम बताओ
That risk being
गेम चिपक रही है मैं जो गंदी वाली
hopeless forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved, it's Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this is Cruyff. Lampard gets it clear.
भाई क्रॉस तो बहुत तगड़ा है जी फिजिकली
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
इस क्रॉस से आज मैं खेल रहा हूँ पहली बार
Game led to a
ये तो
decent
धक्का मुक्की
chance.
करके ले जा रहा बॉल भेजो दो प्लेयर्स ने
And it's Nedved. Torres has it out wide and in space. Varane attempts a clearance. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
आ जाना मेरे साथ आ जाना मेरे नेक्स्ट मैच में मैं खेल सकता हूँ हाँ खेल लेना एक बंदा और कर ले
Their overall performance. I think they just
एक बंदा और कर ले
stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Back underway then.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, is
हाँ
this
खेल
it?
लेंगे
Have they won it? One sweeping
तेरे को
move,
गाली दे रहा है
executed
निकलेश
with deadly
तेरा
efficiency.
ओपोनेंट पूरा ढंग से खेल पासिंग
example of
ड्रिबलिंग कम
counter-attacking
मार
at its finest, real cut and thrust.
ड्रिबलिंग के कम मार
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Played out towards the right wing.
अरे नीचे था नीचे शायद
Schneider. Looking for options for movement. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. He is through here. impressions so far? Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Foul and a
कबर
free kick
बोलेगा
in a very
मैं जो
dangerous area.
कबर बोलेगा भैंस की और
Going into
कितने
that
बंदे
in the
वो हो
black
गए
book. Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Argentina with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. And here's Ronaldinho. Good chance here.
Ronaldinho ब्लेड से
Schneider. So the team separated just by the one goal which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Schneider. That is good strength. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might
भाई
change.
ये क्या है
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. He's having a good look here. Schneider! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, that's horribly mistimed.
अबे क्या
And it's
चूतिया पाई
given
यार भाई ये
penalty.
क्या कर रहा है
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw.
क्या मारेगा कौन
A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. This is it then, now or never. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dani Olmo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
भाई मैंने तो इतनी अच्छी मस्त वो बना दी थी
That, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to
Added
settle for
minutes
the draw
has been
now.
indicated.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Torres.
यार
And here's Schneider. Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
कोई चक्कर नहीं कर दिया क्लियर
And this is Torres. It's a lovely, neat pass.
घुमा नहीं पाया इस पास को पूरा प्रॉपर
And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room
Please
for
be
argument.
reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas
How would you
shown in this
summarise
map.
what we've
Thank
seen
you very
today then,
much
Jim?
for your cooperation.
तू आ रहा है क्या बोलते
Good moments, Peter.
ईबो
There were
घोष
plenty of
आ रहा है क्या
encouraging spells that more
होम
should
कर
have
दे
been
तू
made of.
कवल होम कर दे चला ही गया। छोड़ बंद कर देते। आ जाए वो खेल ले एक मैच, फिर कल एक मैच खेलने दे मेरे को, फिर खेलते हैं। अरे वो चला गया ना बंदा अपना, तो 1v1 खेलते हैं ना। ये बहन जो सिरदर्दी है। मैं आता हूँ, रुक जा 1 मिनट। एक मैच उसके साथ खेला था लड़के का ना। अरे आजा कर ना, आजा आजा। अरे इसको बोल रहा हूँ मैं, चैट पे बोल रहा हूँ भाई, रूम बना दिया मैंने, आजा। नहीं खेलोगे, खेल तो रहा हूँ भाई, आजा तू, तेरे को मना होड़ी करा मैंने। 1v1 नहीं खेलना क्या तेरे को? कर दे, रेडी कर दे भाई। तेरी मर्जी है, एक ही मैच खेलूंगा उसके साथ। पता नहीं वो भी पता नहीं चलता है या लैग होती है।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice makes a dash for it. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Well-timed, excellent interception. Zakaria. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Haaland! Haaland! Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Neymar pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bellingham powering forward here. Bellingham, good driving run. Bellingham ploughing through the middle. Bellingham with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a decent clearance. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. That is a brilliant interception. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
इसमें क्या मैं नहीं बोलता मेरे को आवाज करके दिखाओ
Away we go again.
आवाज करके दिखा खा रहा है क्या
Mbappe, he has found the way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And Dyke defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland. Martinez frames comfortably. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. The pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Haaland. Costa Curta picks it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Newcastle really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Mbappe and the shots! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number
Newcastle
18.
have penetrated for the first time.
Coming on the field.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
Number 20.
bang.
Erling Haaland. Number 14.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
He's felt that, hasn't he?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot, surely!
2 added minutes have
Can't
been
be
indicated.
expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that will be it. So in the end, 1 goal did it.
Nice game.
Exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And now
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
ठीक हो कमेंटो तो बता आज रूम बनाया ज्वाइन कर हाँ 4772 5764 आगे बढ़ो अबे ये तेरी आईडी है क्या कमेटो ओए कमेटो मेसी को सेंटर फॉरवर्ड तू खिला रहा है क्या भाई जिसको भी खेलना है पहले अपना यूज़र नेम चैट में डालो तभी खेलूंगा फ्रेंडली ऐसे नॉर्मली नहीं खेलूंगा जी जी, बढ़िया तो खेला यार इबू भाई। रूम ज्वाइन कर ले, क्या हुआ? ओके ओके। तेरे को रिक्वेस्ट भेजी थी जब तूने मेंबरशिप ली थी, तूने रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट नहीं करी क्या? शो नहीं हो रही क्या? मेरे साथ तो नहीं हुआ। जमाल भी सेम है, जमाल भी सेम है, पर बट मेरे को अभी जमाल से खेलने नहीं आ रहा।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation
Go
in
on.
the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible.
अरे एक बार फिर से डकार मारियो यार।
It wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
मेरे को अभी इसको भगाने में ना थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही है।
So, a breakthrough already. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Thuram was in no mood for any of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar's cross, towering header! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there. It's
Zico!
हाथ में पसीना पड़ गया वो
Been a
नहीं
memorable goal.
Zico just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He won't be happy with that one. Approaching the half-hour mark. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Gerrard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos running. Roberto Carlos!
नहीं
Good try,
I'm looking for
very
my
good try,
computer
in
stream
fact. Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Vieri. Vieri stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Zico. It's Zico! Zico! The man is a genius of his generation. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even
Kawal.
surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things
क्यों अच्छा
develop?
शॉट था कीमेटो कैसा
He's
शॉट
the
था
one
ये
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's going to have his name taken.
इसको 50 यार्ड से गोल पड़ा है ना राइजिंग
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Messi. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
यार ये गलत है
So
इसके
we
बाद
have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Arsenal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Hostilities have... Jamal! Zanetti clears without hesitation.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, super ball! There's the shot! And that's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too. But
कितने मैचेस बाकी हैं तेरे भाई
cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager was tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's got away from it. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it!
अबे ये गोल क्यों नहीं है
And it's been
ये गोल है
Well, Peter, just
अबे ये तो गोल है
a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso. he's going to be disappointed with that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos!
स्लाइड ही नहीं मारी साले ने.
Roberto Carlos! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Great chance! And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
अरे वेट कर रहे हो, किस चीज़ की वेट कर रहे हो ज़िद्दी भाई? ज़िद्दी भाई किस चीज़ की वेट कर रहे हो? मैच खेलना है क्या? आ जाओ.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Coming on the field, number 11.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Number 15.
ओके आ जाना. हाँ कवर.
Nedved gets flagged
एक मिनट.
offside.
Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
पता नहीं.
Somewhat off target. Nedved will not want to lose out here.
अरे मैं खेलता अच्छा होना कि मेटो, इसलिए तो गोल खा लिए तूने आज.
Cruyff going forward. Cruyff, good, strong, and Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our
क्या बोला
beautiful
कमल?
game. A finish right from the top draw.
बोल फिर से बोल.
Drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending.
After 86 minutes.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Pete.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Platini. I think we're just about done here.
6 added minutes.
Well, it's
have
probably
been
safe to
indicated.
say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! And a neat finish! And right near the end, we have parity. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So
एक काम वो कर ले, गेम ऑन कर ले तब तक ज़िद्दी भाई.
For the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Matchday programs are available from
no
stands
winner after
located by
90
the
minutes. Another
I'm sure
30
they will
minutes,
find
hopefully
souvenirs.
to make a difference.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Arsenal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side. Gerrard. Platini. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Oh, red, nice interception. Neymar. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Neymar wants to run onto this. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is.
And we're halfway through extra time.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
So
visit
the
to our
very
official
last
store
of the
for
action
another
is
round
still
of
to come.
stadium
Two
and
teams
game.
separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Schlotterbeck gives no quarter whatsoever. Mateus. Now it's Platini. And this is Drogba. Nicked it back promptly. Look at the space here.
अबे पकड़ उसे, क्या कर रहा है यार? थैंक यू फॉर हरिओम पवार भाई.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then.
He's in! Must be! Can he finish? And no mistake. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
चलिए भाई आ जा, ठीक है.
So what do you take away
अरे
from
अपने
the game, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up.
अब बोल, अब बोल, अब बोलना। अबे इसको मैंने पता कितने शॉट मारे हैं कबल, तू बोल रहा है 7-8 शॉट रीबाउंड पे कंटिन्यू। कोई नहीं होगा। अरे प्रो भाई वेट करो यार अपनी टर्न का, ऐसे मत घुसो। कवल डिस्कॉर्ड आइए एक मिनट। हाँ मतलब कुछ दिखाना है तेरे को। आ गया, ये देखना। इससे ज़्यादा स्क्रिप्ट देखी होगी तो बताइयो। ठीक है, ये देखिए थ्रू बॉल, ये मबापे दौड़ा, एक टच, दो टच, तीन टच, चार टच, ये देख। अब बोल इससे ज़्यादा स्क्रिप्ट। अबे क्यों, मतलब ही नहीं बनता। अरे क्यों। अरे इससे ज़्यादा स्क्रिप्टिंग तू क्या देखेगा। वो कहाँ पे ढूंढनी पड़ेगी मेरे को। ये कि ये देखना, ये वाला गोल देखियो। देखा कहाँ से लेकर आया हूँ। किसको पड़ा ये पता है। अंके भाई को। भाई अंके भाई बहुत गंदे गंदे गोल मारते थे, फिर को मारते हैं अभी भी। अच्छा अच्छा था ये। शुक्र है तू भी बोला कभी। ये वाली देखियो। डिपिंग फ्री किक।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here
हाँ
on
मेरे को
a
याद ही भूल
beautiful
गई थी,
here
सही बात है
evening.
यार।
The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This
अच्छा तो नहीं
really
याद
is
दिला दिया।
the place to be.
कौन कौन नहीं
I'm Peter
होगा।
Drury, and joining me here, our
अबे
expert
ये
Jim
क्या
Davis.
हो रहा है।
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for
अभी
something
ठीक है।
very special. Well, we're on the way.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
अबे रेड नहीं यार।
It is red.
अबे हट भाई,
Well, he
पहले
waited a
मिनट
little
रेड।
while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the
मेरा तो
letter
हो
of
गया
the
कल
law.
इस मैच
He's
में।
got to go.
Hello! And another try!
नहीं फ्रेंडली।
Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. And here's Eto. Oh, nice touch. He's having a hit!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Yamal. Takes a shot!
भाई साहब ये इसको क्या गंदा गोल पड़ता है जल्दी भाई तेरे को ये
Been a memorable goal.
He's the one player
स्क्रीन देख रहा है
who's
उसको
running at defences, and that's precisely why.
कैमरा तो देख रहा था क्या
Desai is there and he can get that clear. Chooses to go cross field.
That's a great ball cross field.
Roberto Carlos. Good purposeful running this. Roberto Carlos delivers. Desai getting this one clear. Cruyff. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And Cruyff!
पर छोड़ो तो फुद्दू गेम ही खेलता है PS5 में PS5 कब
Reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
PS5 अबे मैं रोज फोटो खेलता
Simplicity
PS5
about
में
this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. And it's Zico. And that pass just didn't quite work. Maldini. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this?
अरे यार
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Salah. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that was never going to make it. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Eto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
हाँ जब भी खेलता है बेकार ही खेलता है अबे तो कौन सी गेम खेलनी चाहिए तू बता दे बता कोई PS की अच्छी सी गेम
Keeper has taken decisive action. Eto, towering header. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's good running with the ball. No. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take this
Reflections on
opportunity
the first
to pay a
half?
visit to our
Well,
official
we've
store
seen
where
at times
memorabilia
it
from
can be
today's
harder
match
to
are
play
now
against
available.
10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
मैचों में गलत फंस गया हूँ बहुत पता है
Substitution in progress.
So we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Turan. And he's managed to get free. It's out for a goal kick. The most accurate pass. Pirlo. Eto. Thinks about the shot. And the finish! He's done
मैं क्या कर रहा
to
हूँ
get to that.
Eto is offering a wry smile there.
मैं नहीं कहता कुछ भी, ये कीमेटो का होगा, यही है। हाँ हाँ, मैं ही कर रहा हूँ।
Now this could can he finish?
अबे
And
हेड यार,
yes,
गोल कर
it's
लिया।
there! And the game has liftoff. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Shapes to shoot.
अबे यार क्या कर रहे
Makes it
हैं?
goal.
अबे रेड कार्ड है।
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pirlo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the pass is intercepted. Well, played right into his path. Yamal, and the counter is on. Yamal running with the ball. Zico! Zico finds himself offside. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's gone for goal. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kaka. Looking for the run. Looks a good ball through. He is through here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Pirlo. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! Kaka. Running strong and purposeful. Now it's Vieri. And the number on the board is 3.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good
सही
qualities.
मैच ही गलत हो गया भाई, जो पहले मिनट ही रेड कार्ड मिल गया। गलत टाइम पे मिला था रेड कार्ड भाव। अबे मेरे को रेड कार्ड मिलते हैं जिस फॉल पे कोई उम्मीद ही नहीं होती, और जिन पे मिलने चाहिए उन पे नहीं मिलता। कि मैं तो कोई ना। ये इसका फ़ायदा क्या है जोल्स का? ये होते मतलब वैसे हमने परचेज करने हैं तो ये ऐसे ये दे रहे हैं, तो इसका क्या मिलता है मेरे को कुछ? इसका मेरे को नहीं लगता। नहीं, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं, जो ये क्या बकचोदी कर रहे हैं ये। हम्म। अरे हद है यार, मैंने कब बोला तेरे को ऐसे कुछ भी मतलब। ये ज्वेल्स किस लिए? अरे ज्वेल्स देना मेरे को भी मेटो। अच्छा ये सुपर से। अरे जुदी भाई करो, रेडी करो या तो कुछ करो यार। हाँ। किस चीज़ का स्वाद नहीं आ रहा तेरे को? पेन? नहीं। अरे भाई कर दे रेडी। अरे भाई खेलना नहीं है क्या? मैं चला लड़की की स्ट्रीम देखने। अबे तो ये कर ही नहीं रहा कुछ। लड़की की स्ट्रीमें देखी है, लड़कियों की स्ट्रीम ही देखी हो। हरामी। पेन। लड़कियों की स्ट्रीम देखनी है इसे। कवल के अंदर आ रहा है तू कवल? खाना खा रहा है अब तक? और मेरे को बोला मैं खाना खा रहा हूँ, पहले डिसाइड कर ले। अरे यार बस कर। अच्छा बस कर, अरे यार। तशीरे निकल कोई नया प्लेयर। वटीना 105। क्या? ये क्या बकचोदी है बहन चूजन की।